Alright, my friends, we are back in action in Dyfed. Part 2 of Dyfed 1. As you can see, we've got 2 counties. We always got to rename these. And I'm aware that this is the most thrilling part of all of the videos that I do, is seeing me rename things. But we've got 2 counties, we've got 2 domain holdings. And our main concern now is looking at who we're going to attack next and saving up money to do that. Ooh, all caps, that's nice. Very good. Alright, so we've got Lord Gwygon. He is hot on our list. As soon as we do have the claim for the Lordship of Sir Gerfyrden, but we don't want to use that yet. Again, this guy is not very skilled diplomacy-wise, so we're going to knock those off. Yes, we know we won, we're amazing, so we're going to resume here. We're looking to get prestige by events and by our RPG chain here, so that we can use that for the at any cost sell titles decision. As soon as we get the dukedom as well, we can make a count and use the extort subjects decision. I always like to see how this goes. So we hardly ever want to join a heresy, but the people in Cornwall do. Let's see if anybody else adopts it. Lord Tudor, he's a close by neighbor. So is Prince Highwell. And because the very heartlands of Christianity are under siege by infidels, it is Crusade time. Wow, everyone in Wales converted to insular Christianity, which we just consider them astray. So I don't believe that grants us the ability. Yeah, that does not give us a casus belli. They have to be evil or very far away from what we believe, and they're only astray. So that's interesting. We've got our daughter, a brewing troublemaker, Rowdy. Will become her guardian, of course, even though we won't get events for that until she's 6. And as far as people that we want to like us, she's 40. Let's see if we seduce. We have an 80% chance just to get the spare, since we already have an heir, so we will seduce. And we're going to go to Jerusalem. We want to be ready to fight. We don't want to give up the cash. So we're going to hold our war on our fellow county until after the Crusade. We don't want a beneficiary for the Crusade. And Hared, my spymaster, has fornicated. That's tragic. She have a lover? No lover. Not sure who she fornicated with at age 45, but we don't need to imprison her. We got some chivalry, which gives us some prestige. Wonderful. And Prince Hared won against Earl Murfin, his own brother. Yep. And he got some more land. So we'll see if it makes sense to join his realm by offering to be his vassal. Let's see, we have to give her some kind of compliment. She's trusting, patient, and generous. I'll go with warm and gentle heart. Let's see if that works. It was well received, yay. Which means that our success chance is now 95. Now this guy, Mercia, wants to start exchanging letters, which can be a diplomat, can be a prestige outlay, but this is the immediate one which we want. So we're halfway to selling more titles. We lost a faction, wonderful. We're leaving for Jerusalem in 8 months. That will give Gwent time to recover a bit. 3 years left before it's back at full strength. Having a chancellor would also increase our prestige, but we don't want to use our cash to get one of those. Oh shoot, Prince Hewell was taken prisoner. His death could make his realm a little easier to take, not that it isn't already, but he might lose his alliance. Yeah, possibly, if he dies. So we'll keep an eye on that. We've got him right here. Murrig of Gwent passed away. We've got Gwynedd, we've got Duhubarth, and we've got one of the most confusing title names. The title, the lordship of Sir Gerfidrin. Gerfyrden. Who knows? We'll just rename it Ger as soon as we take it over, but we are not worried about that yet. So we're going to wait till after the Crusade. Let's see if she likes something pious. Maybe she has good poor learning. Something entertaining. She's patient. Or something learning. Man, this is a rough one. I'm going to go, when I'm in doubt, I go with entertaining. Let's see. Yay! We got another smoldering chemistry. We're really seducing well. Crusade is on. So let's raise armies and get over there, make our little contribution while he is defending against the Mercian claim for this. Interesting. So Mercia is coming in, they have double the troops. Put my money on Mercia. Usually go with the numbers. Let's raise our army. Actually, let's just raise our men-at-arms rather than the entire army. And that puts us at under 07, but let's see if we can get some good, see exactly where we're crusading for. So anybody that touches this guy would help the war effort. We're just going to be far from the fighting. Maybe up here we can get some siege points in. Send our army there. That will give us some points towards the Crusade war chest. And if we end up winning the Crusade, which balance of power looks to be in the Christians' favor here, we would get a share of this mighty war chest, 924. Our troops will be there in 8 months. They're well supplied. We're losing money since they are embarked. We'll lose an additional gold coin, it looks like. My beloved wife. She becomes my lover. And that could give us the spare that we seek, as our first daughter, Olwen, is already 5 years old. Since we are only doing Kingdoms of 100, we're not going to have a ton of successors, tons of heirs. We just want to keep the realm together for the time that we are on Earth. And let's see how our army's doing now. 3 months till they get there. They're crossing into Byzantine territory now, passing Crete. And we're also with some other crusaders. That's wonderful. If we can get in a battle, even a battle we lose, that could really improve our war score. A little skirmish there. Looks like the Christians may win that until that guy comes along. Let's stay away from that. See if we can get some. In 9 months, now that we're not supporting a fleet, that goes back to normal. See that if in 6 months we can take this, get some siege points, get on the board. We're third right now because of this siege. And we're about to die, but that will give us some points as well, for even just for losing this battle. Abner was slain. One of my favorites, a true tragedy. Abner has passed to the other side. He gave his all for the cause of Christendom. Was slain by Mufti, this guy of Urdun. Where's his realm at? It's always just interesting to see where people live and stuff. Interesting, so he killed him. Alright, let's see where that puts us on the big board. Still third, 727 from battles. Our forces have been completely decimated, but they'll rebuild at home. That will cost money to rebuild them. After that, we'll stay out of the Crusade, but we'll monitor its progress and see if we can win. And right now our share of the gold would be 184, which is pretty significant. That would make up for losing our troops. Ooh, it was a big battle. Looks like the Christians have it for now. We've already made some headway. This is looking good for our side. We could get Jerusalem. Let's see if we can do it. We're 69% war score. Nice. Only 2 years in. This is one of the best Crusades I've seen. Most efficacious. Got some people joining, some people leaving as always. Ooh, Muslims are taking back. We're going to have to address that pretty soon. Our army is completely rebuilt and our gold is now steadily increasing. So as soon as this crusade is over, we can't attack an ally, so when the crusade is over, we will go in and attack our neighbor there. We're in a good position. 78%. Now we're losing some of the original territories like Gaza, which is not a great sign because you're cut off from the sea. That could affect your supply situation, right? Let's see. We need I think they need a battle. We won the war. Wow. So looks like we got about, yeah, we got 47% gold because we gave 5% of the effort of the crusade. 900 prestige and 200 piety. So that'll let us do some sell titles. We won the crusade. We have a king of Jerusalem, King Giacinto, who owns Palestine, Jerusalem, and the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Very impressive. Truces with all of his friends. And he has no family. That's quite interesting. He's from House Jerusalem with 1 living member. So this looks like they just gave it to any old person. And this has a succession of male preference. So if he gets married, let's keep an eye on him. It's pretty interesting. See if he can survive. Usually there's some backlash from, the surrounding Asharis. But meanwhile, we got a good outlay from that. We should have the sell minor titles decision. Do that and get that gold. We'll be ready to march against our neighbor here. Oh, shoot. That would actually be a close one. Let's see. We want this prestige per knight. Prestige per powerful vassal. All right, let's review our claim. So we have this one claim. Now, he has an ally, Fruili, but they are far away. Now, we know what happened the last time we attacked an ally. Since he only has 1 county, could we potentially win the war before his ally gets there? Possibly, but it might be safer to go after one of his lower neighbors here. This guy, Tudor, has been tempting this entire time. He has the 400 bowmen, so let's beef up our cavalry even more, as well as our archers, just to put the cherry on top there. Let's get our claim against our neighbor here. 3 years, we'll really be ready to strike at that point. Life is all about timing. It's all about timing. We know what we want, but sometimes your heir arrives right on time. Aiden. Love it. Very modern name, isn't it? Aiden. Of course, that spelling isn't common, but he has become our heir, and our wife is 44. This could be our final child. Love it. Aiden, 1 male heir. It looks like we might have timed it perfectly. Charlotte or Charlotte. Of course, I don't think a K could ever make a CH sound, but you never know in the Welsh area. She was 33 when we married her. Sounds about right. So things are turning out going well for us. Get this claim, march against our neighbor, Lord Tudor. We'll have 3 of the titles required for Dyfed. We can usurp it from Hywel. Just need 250 gold, and that will enable us to get our duchy, put in a count, and very exciting times. I think we're in a good position right now. If we were to come under attack from Gwynedd, we could put up a pretty good fight. Let's see. Yes. We lose some prestige, but not a ton. And he's mad that we're getting a claim, yes. Patient. Greatness comes in time. Be there to grasp it when it does. What were we just talking about? Patience. Timing in life. All one gets patient. We love to see it. She won't be a ruler. She's got that fiery red hair of her father. Love it. Hers is even more fiery than mine is. We've got our blonde son, Aiden Ap Nicholas, though he is ill. Frightening. If he passes away, we've got a spare. Racking up the gold, racking up some prestige as well. Got a ton from our Majesty focus, an additional 1 per month. Really adds up. In 891, we can sell titles again. Another neighbor, Mercia, is expanding. The Mercian claim on Lancashire. That is a petty kingdom. He almost has a, well, I don't know if he almost has a claim on the kingdom, but he has 21 of the counties and only 1 duchy. Wow, that's a huge duchy. That will be a challenge when we start in on the English counties. We're going to do all the Welsh counties first. Become King of Wales from every Welsh county. We could do Ireland, but it's a little unoriginal. I mean, a lot of people have done Ireland in playthroughs and stuff. Lord Gwygon has passed. His son has taken his place, but they still have the alliance through marriage between Gwygon, him, and Ursula, who is probably, Fruili's daughter. So their county is safe for now. Once that alliance passes, we might have to pass it with some intrigue. We'll be in a better position to strike. Giacinto is already attacking others. Holy war for the Emirate of Cairo. Man, this guy does not mess around. He's striking right for Cairo with 4,000 men against only 2,000 in a much larger land area. That is an impressive war, and he's winning. Props, Giacinto. Keep fighting the good fight in Jerusalem. And meanwhile, almost got our claim. Almost ready to strike on Brie Chinog. 1 little bribe, 90 gold. We've got it. We are going to go for this one, Powerful Vassal, and the Commission Epic decision will give us a lot of prestige, as will the trait August, or August. Lovely, so we've got this claim. Once we get up to 50 gold, we're going to raise our men, which we've got a sizable force now, enough to fight well against Gwynedd if they attack. He's got a small alliance there, it's not a big one. And we'll be ready to strike, yes we know. Although he has the alliance with Fruili, which is a little scary. Aiden is very charming diplomacy and intrigue. We'll keep him towards the intrigue education focus. Oh, excuse me, the diplomacy education focus. Want to rack up the prestige, especially this early. Always need prestige to do various things like invade people, etc. Alright, it is the 11th of December. We're ready to go for the duchy. Ooh, and Lord Tudor just passed away 5 months earlier. We should have had him marked, but he is ripe for the plucking. 63 prestige to invade him. We're ready. He's got no allies. Let's raise our men. Full raise. Take him out with Gwendy. Okay, he's got a defending in hills, better commander, but we've got much more soldiers. I think we've got a pretty good shot at this, especially considering our horsemen should counter his archers quite well. Yes. Perfect. Down to 60 men. We'll have it in 8 months, which will be 36. As our army gets bigger, of course we could always disband part of it. These penalties for declaring war get worse. She could get diligent or generous. We don't want anything that's going to affect income, and we can handle a little stress now. So let's give her diligent, just in case she ends up being ruler one day. In case Aiden succumbs to his sickness. Okay, he's recovered for now, that's good. Well-organized court, wonderful. Thank you. Captured a steward. Want him back? No, he's an unimportant courtier. Okay. Almost got it. So close. And we took him hostage as well. He's got some gold, so let's ransom him quickly. Get that gold so it's not going to affect our war score. Still got it. Force the demand. Disband. Rename. It's no longer Breachinog, just going to be Bree. Bree-en, that's a mouthful. And Aberhondu, a very cool name, but we're changing the castle name as well to Bree. Bree-en. Done. Okay, we've got 3 counties. We're ready to usurp the duchy as soon as we get 250 gold. So let's look at selling our minor titles in 891, and we also want to beg for gold from the Pope again. We can't do it because his opinion of us is not great, but we can sway him. Try to sway him. It has the risk of irritating him, but benefits outweigh the rewards right now. Let's get our Marshal, Gwenedy, to improve the control of Bree, 4 years. Convert of, yeah, we just want the prestige. Convert the faith from, what did they go for? Insular to Catholicism. He can do that in 8 years. He might not complete that before we need him again, but may not if we can press a de jure claim. Let's sell those titles. We got some more cash there. And again, as soon as we get that duchy, we are going to turn around and make our count pay. Oh shoot. Jihad is coming because we invaded Jerusalem. These are the risks. And the Caliph is an 11-year-old boy who has the blood of the Prophet. Very impressive. They now have access to jihads, and I can kind of guess what their first target's going to be. Jerusalem, who won his war in Egypt. Impressive. Up to 5,000 men now. My wife wants to know if she can help me gain Prince Huel. I think I can handle him. This will give us lifestyle. We didn't get it. The Pope was not swayed, but we can try again. Let's see, we're going to usurp as soon as we have 250 gold, which is getting close. Now that our realm is 3. Soothing the pain. Has the man brought the water? Yes. We don't want arrogant or callous, we want compassionate. She's patient, compassionate, and diligent. Quite the little young woman. Quite a good daughter. We're rebuilding Bree. The raiders have avoided our lands wisely. We've got the men to take them out. Again, we've got this prince. He wants to get friendly, but we just want the prestige. And again, we can sell in 896. We are 25 years in. This is almost a good stopping place. I want to stop as soon as we get the duchy. We'll be in a good position, and we'll make one of our counts the Lord of Gwent. For now, we can revoke that later when we get the kingdom, but that is the plan. Moving on up in the world. If we could gain the Pope's trust, we could ask him for some gold. He won't accept now because he doesn't like us all that much. He finally will accept because his treasury is so huge. Oh, we just lost it. But now I'll accept it. We strike. And he gave it to us. We got the tax refund. We're ready. We are going to usurp the Duchy of Dyfed. This guy only has 1 county and claims to be the Duke. No. We have 3. We are the Prince or the Duke of Dyfed. We are now a mighty prince. And for our loyal Marshal, who is 33 years old, we are going to give a county Gwent. Or should we give him Bree? Which one has a higher potential? We want to keep the one that has a higher potential for ourselves. Gwent already has a temple, but Bree is already producing more taxes, that is, and it's what do you call it? It's more recently conquered. So we will give him Gwent because it is worse. Gwendy, you get Gwent. They just go together. The GW really goes together. He becomes our vassal, which then allows us to unlock the amazing decision of extort subjects, which we're going to do every 5 years to just milk as much gold as we possibly can. Extorted courtiers, all our courtiers won't like us, but we get gold, we get dread, which further decreases our costs. This is all going to help us expand. Lord Murrig, he will become our vassal if we give him very low feudal obligations. I like it, because we are his rightful liege. Don't even have to do it by war. We will offer it and he will accept it. He is now our vassal. But he hates us because he wants a seat on the council. We can give him that. We need a steward. He's happier. He's very happy. He's just a little sad because we don't have a very long reign. And what else? Powerful vassal. Yes, you shall be marshal again. Regain your position. This is all increasing our prestige with the powerful vassals on the council. The inspiring rule has increased it by 10%. Offer vassalization acceptance. We could have used that and gotten better fuel obligations, but we're fine. This Jarl has only 1,500 men, but we don't want to go cross-kingdom, at least not yet. And we can declare war on him because our lord here has a claim on Ceredigion, but he has much more men, especially because of his alliances. Let's see if we can eliminate some of those alliances by taking him out with a little murder scheme. We have pretty good odds just to start. Let's see if anyone would like to join our beautiful murder scheme. Yes, one person. Is that his... it's his wife. Her opinion. She doesn't like that he's vengeful or callous. I mean, you cannot blame her for that. We give her 75, she'll join. We want her. It's very helpful to have a wife in. So our scheme is bumped to 95, 95. Great place to stop for now. And we will catch you next time. We've got 4 of the 5 of our duchy. We're headed for the Kingdom of Wales. We need 3 more counties, 500 gold, and 1 more duchy. That duchy is going to be Powys. We'll start heading that way as soon as we do this war for this county, possibly take out this guy, consolidate some power. We're in a good position. So we will end there, and have a great day, everyone. Subscribe if you'd like to help grow the channel. Throw a like under the video if you liked it. We'll catch you next time. Farewell.